Hi, we're on Oak Island, North Carolina today. This is part of my buyer's guide, and today we're going to take a closer look at the west wooded end of the island. We are going to take a driving tour, so let's go check it out. We are coming in on the Swains Cut Bridge, which is also known as the New Bridge. This is the way most people come on the island. We are going over the Intracoastal Waterway, and this is one of my favorite views coming in on the island. You can see the Atlantic Ocean right over the tree lines, and it's just gorgeous. This is Middleton Avenue. You will hear me talk about this several times as one of the dividing points of the island. Anything to the right of this road, you will see a west address. Right over there is the Atlantic Ocean. If you continue straight, you would run right into the ocean. We are going to take a right here at the intersection to access the wooded west end. This is another street you'll hear me talk about often, West 1st Street. That is a kind of a cut-through way to avoid the intersection we just came in on to get to the beach. We will do that at the end of this drive-through. This end of the island is very low-key and quiet. It feels more neighborhoody compared to other areas of the island. One of the reasons is because you do not have direct beach access on this area. You can tell where you are as according to addresses, so it starts with 1st Street, and the further west you go, the higher the streets numbers. So say you're on Northwest 15th Street, you are 15 blocks from beach access. So that gives you a little bit of idea if you're looking at houses, how far away from the beach you are. All of this still is very accessible to the beach. It just depends on how you want to get there, if you want to walk or take a golf cart or a bike. Really anything on the island is good for golf carts or riding your bike. So it just depends on where you want to be, and I can help you figure that out if you want. So the only beach access from this area of the island is Middleton Avenue, which is where we just came from. And then another way to tell where you are, another dividing point you'll hear me talk about is Oak Island Drive, which is the road we're currently on. So to the right of us is the north side, and to the left of us is the south side. So in this area, you will have anything on the right will be northwest, and anything on the left will be southwest. Anything on the southwest side, you're closer to the Davis Canal, and most of these streets dead end. If you're on the right side, you're on the northwest side, and you are closer to the Intracoastal Waterway. This also has access to Yacht Drive, and Yacht Drive goes almost all the way down the island, so you can access anything from Yacht Drive. It's also a pretty safe way to travel via golf cart or bike. We are going to drive down Yacht Drive today in this area. If you turn right here, Southwest 28th Street, you have access to Island Drive. And we are coming up on the end of the island in this part. At the end of this island, there is a public dock, which you could go fish off of or just go check out the Intracoastal Waterway. It is very cool, and I do have a short video of that if you would like to check it out. And this does end on Yacht Drive, so if you turn right, you're going to go on West Yacht. And then left, you're going to go on to Southwest Yacht. Southwest Yacht is pretty short, so we're going to turn down that and go check it out real quick. Anderson Drive is a short little road. And this is the Davis Canal. Look how beautiful this is, y'all. And there is a little public access right here. We're just gonna back up and we're going to head on back towards Yacht Drive, West Yacht Drive. So we are currently on Southwest Yacht Drive. And as you can see, this area of the island is beautiful. It is serene and it is full of old oak trees. In my overall buyer's guide video, I touch on flood insurance. The majority of this part of the island is in the X-flood zone. There are parts, of course, that are along the Davis Canal, the Intracoastal Waterway, or particularly this point called Pinner Point, that are part of the AE or VE flood zones. So if there's a particular lot that you're interested in or house, I am happy to check out the flood zone for you. So this is West Yacht Drive. On the left side of us is the Intracoastal Waterway. So you are very close to some water. And then, of course, to the right, these streets are the northwest streets. This is a great area for walking. This side of the island, like I said, is a little bit more quiet than some of the other areas of the island. And then you're on Yacht Drive, so that puts you a little bit more calm area. At the end of almost every block on this side of the island, so closer to the Intracoastal Waterway, there is a little public access which you can access the Intracoastal Waterway. So I'm going to pull off onto one of these when I see one that has a pretty good view for you. The island has a beautiful mix of homes, so you do have a wide variety of budgets here. So don't be scared off when you see some expensive houses. There are some affordable housing on the island as well, which is one of the reasons that this is one of my favorite places. I'm gonna pull off right here and we are gonna go see the Intracoastal Waterway. As you can see, there is some new construction right here. You will see that throughout the island as the island is growing. So a lot of these houses back here do have docks. And then some of them have the boat slips. It just depends. And then you can always add that if that's something that you're interested in. We can always do some research for you and help you with that part. We're going to back up and we're going to continue on West Yacht Drive. And West Yacht Drive, like I've said, is a nice place to drive the golf cart when you are accessing the beach. So there you go. So for wherever you are on really any part of the island, but this part of the island, you can cut across onto one of the northwest streets and then access the West Yacht Drive. And some of these houses, even on the right side of us, that are still on Yacht Drive, these houses can still have water views depending on where you are. So we'll pull up the map one more time real quick for you so you can kind of have an overview of what we have driven. So we are in the green area. We have just made a loop. And I'm happy to take a video tour of any of these streets that you are interested in, or if you see a particular home. So you can now see we've made the circle. There is the bridge coming into view. And as I said before, Yacht Drive does continue. So if you keep on straight, after you go under the bridge, you are going to be on the East Yacht Drive. So now we're going to go up Northwest First Street, and this is a good cut through even if you're on the east side of the island, if you want to access some of the west side beaches, or if you want to go to the point. Check out my West Beachside video to see that. We are going to go across though, and I'm going to show you how the cut through works because it's a bit confusing when I wrote it out. And so we're just going to do it because that's a little bit easier so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. There's a house up here right on the left, which our girl Jen Anderson just sold. I will tag that video tour in this video. It's a gorgeous house, so go check it out. So we are back on Oak Island Drive, and then we are going to cross over Oak Island Drive to access Southwest First Street. And Oak Island Drive can get a little busy, but on the west side of the island where we are, it's not quite as busy because people are not accessing the beach. If you're accessing it down this way, it's because you're going to the house or taking a drive. So we're going to head up Southwest First Street. And then we're going to take a left at the end right here. And this street is White Lane. So we're going to take a left right here. And then this is going to take you back to Middleton Avenue. So this, you can see, just helps you avoid the big intersection. And then we're going to take this little bridge over, and right here we're crossing over the Davis Canal. And there is the Atlantic Ocean. Told you it's not far. Very accessible from the West Wooded end. So now we're on the beach side. There's West Pelican Drive. And there is beach access directly in front of us. I am going to take this right, and we're going to go on to West Dolphin Drive. You can also go up straight and you can access the east beach side from here as well. So it is wherever you want to go. I was just going to take you kind of, if I was on a golf cart, where I might go from the West Wooded end. So I would come down Dolphin, and then here is the first beach access from this direction. There is public parking. Make sure you pay. I do have a video on paid parking. Go check that out. There is the beach access. And then this is West Beach Drive, which we're going to turn back on. Let me know if you have any questions. I am here to help you. This was the video tour of the West Wooded end of Oak Island, North Carolina.